Good morning, everyone. Getting my little baby trees watered. I get them well watered before I put them in the ground. Got to dig holes today and actually get them planted. They cannot stay in these pots all winter long. I do not have a climate-controlled greenhouse that I could put them in and keep them until spring. Their roots would not survive. So, we have got to get these baby trees all planted today. But first they need a good drink of water. It's been a few days since the last time I came out here and watered them. And while it hasn't been super hot, it's probably been, we've had enough warmth that they probably got a little thirsty. But as you can see, they're turning pretty fall colors. Leaves are starting to drop off. They're getting ready to go to sleep. Next week, it's only supposed to be about 49 and rainy. Today, it's supposed to get up to about 69. Okay. And it's nice and sunny. Sun's out. Yes, I have an empty bowl. I decided to take some advice from a few people, and I mixed up some cornmeal and baking soda with a touch of bacon grease in it. And here and there, I have poured out little piles. I've blocked the back window with a old piece of, oh god, don't look at the mess in my garage, but you see that old piece there, green stuff. I blocked the back window, so hopefully it will keep the neighboring cats out of here, because I don't know what that would do to them. Supposedly the voles, the mice, the rats will eat that, and it will just basically kill them. The baking soda. Oh, why did I close that door? Good grief. Sometimes my brain is not functioning. I need this door open because I'm going to get the lawnmower out. I got to do some mowing today too. Gotta get my lawnmower out. Oh boy. Yep, it's been one of those weeks. I'm mostly over the sinus stuff I had. Now I've got this lingering cough. Oh boy. The weather this last week. But yeah, we got a few little areas of the yard that need to be mowed. Probably better pick up my bowl, take it back to the house. But anyways, it's a beautiful day. And we've got a lot to do. And yeah, I took off early this morning and went over to Cal Ranch. They have their pink buckets on sale for breast cancer awareness. And as a breast cancer survivor, I do like to support that. So I got my pretty pink Cal Ranch buckets, 5-gallon buckets, 2 of them, $5.99 each. Or they're actually having a fill the bucket sale where if you can go to the clothing and apparel and you get 25% off of everything you can stuff into the bucket, and the bucket is free as long as you've bought $40 worth of items. But I don't have the money for all that, so we are just not going to buy anything. Oh boy. Today we also get to thoroughly dig through and try to get all the voles eliminated and taken care of. In here. Plus, I've got to put my strawberry pots in here, so I do need to make sure the voles are gone. The frost has come. We've had killing frost. Yep. So it's done in. The marigolds are gone for the year. I'll let them just go to seed. These ones never got a chance to bloom. Makes me sad, but because I'm pretty sure they would have been white. And I think this one would have been a white one too. Oh well. Maybe I'll start them from seed next year in the house early. But I gotta get strawberry pots in here. Gotta get all those planted in the ground. I do need to water them too. I gotta mow this area one more time before winter. Last mow. And just back here where everything's still been green and growing, that's the only thing that needs mowed. My front yard is actually in pretty darn good shape from its last mow. Mostly because I just kind of stopped watering it. Oh, I got a grassy patch, but I kind of stopped watering. So grass really hasn't grown hardly any at all since it was last mowed 2 weeks ago. And it's pretty darn short. Though I may come over here where I'm going to plant the trees and go over it with the mower really, really short, just to kind of get it as short as possible so I don't have to dig through a lot of sod to dig up holes to plant my trees. But anyways, that's what we're doing for the day. Now I better do my intro to this video. Boy, I just jump right into things. Forget about the niceties. Hi, I'm Meg. This is Meg's Little House in the Country. And we got a lot to do today. I got to get trees planted. Got to get a little mowing done. I wish I had a little more energy. I wish I was 20 years younger. Oh boy, don't we all. Getting old is not for sissies. Going to get my trees planted. And I'm just, well, I already told you that. First 5 minutes is me chattering without introducing myself or my channel. And thank you for clicking on my video. And I hope you will share with your friends. Like, subscribe. If you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing. This is just me doing my Saturday yard chores. It's going to be winter here very soon. Maybe sooner than expected. Next week they're predicting a high of 49 and rain with possible overnight snow, which I hope we don't get because not all the trees have lost their leaves yet. Yeah, the Chinese elms are just, they still have tons of green leaves. They're not even really dropping them yet, and snow on leafy trees tends to mean lots of broken branches. So let's pray that they start dropping their leaves soon and getting ready for the snow that's going to be coming this next month. Yes, I'm sure we're going to get our first snowfall in November. Oh, another thing I got to do. Got to get my hammock frame dragged into the garage. In fact, no better time to do that than right now. Got to grab this thing. Oh, and we'll just drag it into the garage. A little bumpy here. It's hard to hold my arm still. And yes, I'm holding this by the pop socket. Don't have it on the tripod. Tripod is in the house. I forgot to bring it out. Oops. So, let's get my... Okay. we're caught up on the hose. Oh, dang. Okay, let's get this over the hose. And I forgot to turn off the water, so oh boy. That's life. That's how my life has been lately. A lot of forgetting things. Well, there's enough room to park the car in here this winter. And I guess that's all that counts, is I can get the car in, park it. So anyways, let's get going, and I'll be back in a little bit while and show you what I got done, hopefully. Okay, everybody who's going into the front and side yard is all loaded up and all ready to go. And now we gotta get to where we're going, and hopefully nobody will tumble out. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, I think we will take the driveway route, as it's the smoothest and most level. And we won't be hitting any tree limbs or anything all along the way, I don't think. Ah, good, we cleared the Chinese elm. That's always an issue. Wondering if you're going to clear it or not. Those branches are a little low hanging. Whoops. Uh-oh. Got a problem. Okay, let's back it up. All right, we need to go past the honey locust. Okay, come on. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay. We are here. Now I gotta figure out where each tree is going to go. Well, I already know where the little Douglas fir is going. It's going on the other side of that birch. But, yeah, as for the rest of them, well, let's come back in a minute and see what I managed to figure out. Okay, I've got these ones in where I want to put them. It's going to take me a while to dig all the holes, but hopefully. Oh god, the voles are just, look at that, voles are everywhere. Anyways, hopefully the voles won't kill my trees over the winter. On half of mine, just dig the holes and sit them down inside their pots and hope the voles will stay out of them, but that probably won't work. I just hope none of them die during the winter because the voles chew up the roots. Next Monday, I found some stuff at Cal Ranch that's supposed to be good for getting rid of voles, and maybe after next payday I'll see if I got enough money to buy a bucket of it and just go and sprinkle it down inside all the holes I can find. It looks like rolled oats and green dye, and I guess it's supposed to kill them and be safe and all this other stuff. Something they carry back to their nest and eat. I also got my little Douglas fir over here. Plenty of room to spread out. It's directly due west of the, and don't worry, it won't be leaning like that when I get it planted. I'll make sure it's nice and straight in its pot. I mean in its hole. But we'll get that one in the ground. Doesn't look like it's going to need very deep. Yeah, that pot's a lot bigger than what the root base is. So, but it's directly due west of the little Colorado spruce there, and it's a good 30 feet from the power lines, so it should have plenty of room to spread and grow, and it won't ever grow into the power line. That's the biggest issue with planting trees, you know, are going to get tall in 20 years, is that they won't be growing into power lines. As long as they don't move the power lines, that'll be fine. Yeah. Anyways, I think we will get this one planted first, and then we will work on our little fruit orchard over here that I'm putting into the side yard. Hey, fruit trees had to go somewhere, and most of my backyard is all taken up. So let's get going and getting our little fruit orchard and the little Douglas fir planted, hopefully before sunset. It's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I still haven't had lunch. Okay, I have got that tree planted, the hole dug and filled with water for this one. This tree is planted. Just getting ready to put this one in. And look at this. This is what I noticed when I planted that tree over there. These are the bare root ones that had literally next to no roots. No roots. Remember last spring, you can go back and see those videos, and there were no roots on these trees. They had a tiny little few hairy roots sticking from the root ball, the base of it, because all the roots had been cut off, literally. And they had no roots. But look at all this root development. Isn't that amazing? Look at all these roots. These just so many roots. So many roots. They have just, this is amazing. They are going to do so well. But I got to get this tree in its hole. Well, it's getting late in the afternoon, folks. I forgot to check the time, but I think it's probably around 4:30. But as you can see, my little trees are all in the ground. I'm not sure I got them precisely planted the way I should have. I think this one's got planted a little narrower, and the rest of these were a little wider, so these two here are a little closer together. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you look and you can see this one's clearly off center from where the other two are. But I ain't gonna dig it up and try redoing it. You can just thrive there. Yep. These ones I got a little more lined up better. Though this one here is a little more in. I probably could have used some stakes and string line and got everybody perfectly lined up, but oh well, this one's off. And if you come up here, you can see that one way up there. Boom, that one's off. So, but I think it's okay. It took me all afternoon to do it, and my back hurts, but they've all had nice big drinks of water. Soaked them down really, really, really good, and I'll come back tomorrow afternoon. I'll give them all another good soaking, and I'm really happy that my bare root trees did not die. Yeah, these bare root trees I got at Costco didn't die, and in fact I got some great root development on all of them, so they should do quite well. And I got my little Douglas fir planted. Yep. Gave it a nice good drink of water I do need to get something and stake it up though. It's kind of standing, as you can see, a bit crooked. And I just couldn't get it to be straight. It just wants to be crooked, so probably gonna have to find something to stake it up with, at least for a little while, until it starts growing a little straighter. Tamp down the wet soil with my foot. Let's see. Yeah, it's got a crooked trunk as it is, but that's straight enough, I guess. Hopefully it will do well. Eventually I'm gonna have to get these. Sorry, I accidentally stopped the video with my thumb. It bumped the button while I was in the middle of trying to get this little tag off of here. Oh boy. Get these little things off. It doesn't really need to have this on. Oh boy. What is it getting hung up on? Oh, good grief, it's getting around the other little branches. Oh boy. Come here. Oh geez. Somehow it's getting it got wound up around other branches. How do they do that? Good grief. Jeez. I did it again. I gotta watch my thumb. It just... there we go. And the little... because I got it $20. It was on sale. Alright. Now the little Douglas fir can spend the winter here. And boy, you're going to see all these little choppy bits. This video section of the video is going to be a little choppy, but that's okay. It's planted. Gave the birch another good drink water. Gave my Colorado spruce here another good drink of water. Oh boy. Needles are getting all nice and stiff for winter. I think it's finally starting to do well. It's been putting out all that blue, the blue needles, that's all the new growth it put out this year. Every year it puts out new growth, and put out about good 3 or 4 inches on the top and a few inches on the sides. These things are slow growing. In 20 years, this thing will be 20 feet tall, but it'll take 20 years for it to get there. So, I better live a good long time if I want to see my little evergreens get to be nice big trees. By the time I am 82, they will be 20 feet tall. Something to think about. In my little orchard. Yep. Got my little orchard here. Now I have plenty of fruit trees around my property. And gives me 2 cherry trees. I got the Rainier cherry. Rainier cherry is right there. And I got this little sweetheart cherry. That's what it is. It says sweetheart cherry. And I got a little plum tree. It's red plums. And if I want purple plums, well, my mom's trees are constantly trying to sprout more trees. So, yeah. I do need to probably come out here and get these staked up. That one especially, I tried getting it straight, but it's still leaning a little bit. This is one of my pear trees. That's my Bartlett pear. This is my green pear. Green pears are the ones that are like apples. They are hard and crispy. And this is one of my apricots. This is one of the one where the entire top died, and it put out new branches, but I'm gonna just leave them bundled up like that for the winter. And then come spring, we're gonna trim back and make one of those branches the main trunk, new main trunk, and cut off this dead part. I think that'll be okay. And then I got my other little apricot tree. This is the one where the top lived. Instead of, had the top on this one lived, it would have looked more like this one. But yeah, I'm currently watering my lilacs here. This is one I thought it got killed when we had all those hot winds and the leaves shriveled up. And as you can see, it's got some, oh god, focus, focus. It needs to focus. Focus. It's got some fat green buds on it, which hopefully will just stay nice and tight and not try to sprout because winter's coming. It needs to get rid of its leaves. And I'm giving it a little water. I'm going to give all of them a little water. Here, we got bull holes here. We'll water this one underground. Look at that. Oh god. Anyways, voles have been excavating in here. Very unhappy with that. I'll let the hose run down the other way and then give the others a little water. Oh boy. Winter is coming and I'm far from getting everything all ready for winter. I am so behind on my yard work. I still got to get all the asters mowed down. Might have to do that tomorrow. Just get the string trimmer out and zip it all down to the ground. Saves me time when I don't have to clean them up in the spring because it's already mowed down. All the extra dirt from the holes, I went here in this little barren patch where my mini greenhouse used to be, and the ground had sunk down. So I've brought the level of the ground up, and I'm going to reseed it with grass seed early in the spring when the snow starts melting. And hopefully we will get lawn and grass growing here. All the turf is going to go elsewhere. I've got spots in my yard where I need turf. So we're gonna plant some turf. Anyways, let's go and drag this back over by the porch. Oh, that turf is heavy. Yeah, you know, sod is really heavy. I did water my strawberries earlier. And I got another little strawberry getting ripe. Boy. Oh. Okay. This is just going to sit here. It is getting late. I need to get this video put together. Oh. Look at that. Sun's still up in the sky. I'm going to go have dinner. Then I'll come back in a bit and we will work on getting him. Maybe I'll catch a little bit of a sunset to tag on the end of this video. But I got my lawn mowed. It's all nice and super short. I put it down much shorter than I normally do. This is one of the areas where I think I'm going to try putting sod. I just wish I could make those vole holes just disappear, but yeah, we'll stick some sod over this. Maybe it'll live and come back next spring. Oh, I got it. The voles have been active over here too. Oh god, still kicking dirt out. Darn rodents. Yep. As you can see, I came here, I raked all the dirt smooth and fresh digging. But I got this little patch of lawn super short too. I'll have to get bungee cords this winter since my gates do not properly close, and see what I can do. Boy, Bungee clothes, keep them bungeed. I have really got to find someone who can fix this. Oh boy. It's a mess. Oh well. Anyways, I'll talk to everybody later, and we will maybe catch a little bit of the sunset. I'm so scatterbrained, but it looks so much nicer. Fresh mowed lawn. I miss my truck. It's already listed for anybody who's interested and catches my video in the Blackfoot area. TB Auto Ranch, Blackfoot, Idaho. You can go check out the listing. Hopefully he can get the asking price for it. It would really help me tremendously. Yeah. Anyways, oh, my lawn is so pretty. I will talk to you all later. Well, it's sunset. Sun is going down. It's already disappeared behind the trees. Oh, I got a little busy inside the house and almost forgot. But I said I'd come out and try to find the sunset. Oh, coming out here. Yeah, my feet are crunching in the dry weeds. Oh boy. There it goes. Disappearing down there. You can still see the sun glimmering on the hills. It's a bit of smoke over somewhere out there to the south. Probably got a fire burning. But I think it's been a fairly productive day. I got some stuff done. I got my baby trees planted. That was a lot of hard work digging in the hard clay soil, getting holes. But yeah. Tomorrow's another day, and I'll try to get some more done tomorrow. It's going to be our last day. It's supposed to get up to 70 tomorrow. It got up to about 65, 66 today, which was nice. It actually felt good. Yeah, tomorrow our last 70-degree day. Monday it drops down into the 50s, about 53 is the high, and then Tuesday it'll be 48. Our cold temperature, fall temperatures are returning very quickly. So tomorrow I'm going to be outside and soaking up the warmth after church and finishing getting a few things done out in the yard. And hopefully it will get my hoses rolled up. That's one thing I got to do tomorrow afternoon. Get my laundry hung out. I always like my laundry drying in the sun. It smells so good. But anyways, better get this video put together and get it off so you guys can be watching it. You'll be hopefully watching this Sunday morning. And I hope you have a wonderful Sunday and a wonderful week. And I'll see y'all on the next video.